Joe Zekas from New Home Notebook, and I'm out here in Wilmette with the great Linda Martin from Coldwell Bankers Winnetka North office. Good morning, Linda. This is a great room we're in.
It is, and good afternoon. I'm glad to see you sprung forward. It's the day everybody's supposed to change their clocks and hopefully their batteries. But this room was added and renovated by John Hagenaugh, who is a prominent architect in the North Shore. And it's got 266 feet of property here. So
wow.
When it's nice and it's spring, they have had tented parties, and you know you can just kind of spill out onto the bluestone patio and seating wall. So it's really a great piece of property and beautifully landscaped. And my client is very interested in arts and crafts. She's going to head up the arts and crafts exposition for the North Shore Hospital. So all around the house are really interesting pieces of artwork and crafts. So if you kind of look around, actually that piece of glass was one of the featured items at the show a couple years ago. Kitchen is terrific, and that also was renovated by John Hagenaugh, and it has its own barbecuing patio that's bluestone, and actually my clients, even in a snowstorm, are out there grilling. I've been here and I've smelled the steaks and fish. It's got beautiful stainless steel appliances and a terrific granite island. I think the light just streams
The sun is starting to shine. The sun is just coming out, which is great.
Yeah, we could use some sun after all this time. And it has the, you know, Gourmet's Delight Sub-Zero. It has a planning desk for him or her. It's also got a butler's pantry. And in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I've got some cookies, so when you're done, Joe, if you'd like a cookie, feel free, homemade. It's got...
If I'm ever hungry, I just need to show up at a Linda Martin open house.
Oh, I like to take care of people when they come and have some treats. They're out hustling huts, as a friend of mine says. It's got a butler's pantry, plus we have a butler's pantry closet, and we also have a back closet. So it kind of serves as a mudroom area. Two-car attached garage, which is rare in the North Shore to have attached garages. And with the huge yard, you could do more of an addition if you wanted to for certain areas.
And we're in Indian Hill Estates, which is kind of a different area for people who know Wilmette.
It's a great area for people that know Wilmette, and it actually, you get a lot of people moving from Kenilworth Gardens or Kenilworth if they're looking for a bigger piece of property, and they love the Harper School, because this is Harper School with only a few houses exception are Avoca. This house is Harper School, and we're very excited about that. All of her children went to Harper School, and it's a great, you could almost walk to it. And the Wilmette Junior High is easy. So it's easy to get to East Wilmette.
We're not in Marie Murphy here?
No, Avoca, not Avoca. I said that already once. I will repeat so you're clear. We are not in Marie Murphy, even though I went to Marie Murphy. We are in Wilmette Junior High, Wilmette School District's Harper School. And New Trier, of course.
And for people who don't know Indian Hill Estates and who think of East Wilmette, this is a very classically suburban, newer homes, larger lots.
Exactly. I think it's nice because it's also convenient to, depending if you do, they happen to belong to a country club, so it was convenient to their club, which was further west. It's convenient to the highway and O'Hare. It's
2 minutes to Eden's Expressway.
Yeah, and Eden's now, they've got all sorts of things at Eden's Expressway now. All sorts of they have Corner Bakery, they have Starbucks, they have Omaha Steaks, Pet Store, Borders, Carson's. I mean, they've got all sorts of things. Big media store there.
I like the flow of this part of the home. It's
Thank you.
It's got a nice classic kind of feel to it, and easy access from the kitchen to the dining room and the family room.
I think it's a real versatile flow. And one thing we forgot to talk about, which my clients really like, and the times I've been here, I've enjoyed it, is there's a his and hers office off of the family room behind the kitchen, which is a great room. It's actually behind that stove area, but you get to it through the family room.
Take me
Okay,
over
let's
there.
go. Yeah, this is a great office. It's his and hers, or it's, you know, the parent and a child, or it's two teenagers talking, you know, Facebook or YouTube. And it's got a great view of the yard, great file cabinets, and it's private. So it really is a nice place. I've used it myself. Great Wi-Fi reception.
And the price of the home is?
$1,895,000.
Linda, I wasn't planning on coming up here, but my son informed me that I just had to see the master suite and the master bath. So,
well, if you liked our floor plan on the first floor, Joe, the second floor is to die for. Where you are right now is just the desk area with built-ins, which you can't see yet. But then we also have the sofa area, the sitting area for television or exercise if you wanted to, the sleeping area, and a beautiful view of the gorgeously landscaped 266-foot yard, which is very large in Wilmette standards.
yes, it is.
And you feel kind of treetop, and then you enter a beautiful, luxurious, whoop-de-doo master bath. This was all designed by James March Goldberg, who is a prominent North Shore architect. And I think it really still shows fantastically. It's all marble copied.
We'd be in there so we can get some idea of the size of the room.
The marble is all copied from the Four Seasons in New York. They had seen it and they liked it, so they replicated it. And it's got his and hers very large walk-in closets. The whole house was staged, even though my sellers are meticulous anyway. It was staged to kind of, you know, make it ready for online photography and YouTube people like you. I mean, all the closets were redone. Everything was put into 2010 shape.
I think my son was right. This is a pretty special master bath.
And you know, my seller, the gentleman, didn't want to have a glass door. So when they designed it, they made it extra large, oversized, so you don't need a door in the shower. It's got a beautiful skylight over the whirlpool and a step-up marble. We're entering this house in the Ultimate Bath Contest for Unique Homes Magazine 2010, which will be closing next week. And I don't know if we have a chance, but I think it's a pretty spectacular bathroom. This area... It
is, especially for the price range, because typically you wouldn't see this in an under $2 million property, this kind of a master suite.
I agree. And this is kind of like a breakfast bar. I mean, it can be whatever you want, but they have their coffee maker and they have things in here, so in the morning, if you wanted to, it could be your wake-up area. But I think it really shows beautifully, and I'm glad Jordan suggested you come up. Isn't it a nice yard?
Great yard. Great view into the trees back here.
And you know what you noticed? You always ask me about landscaping and the things, since I'm quite familiar with gardening and landscaping. The serpentine of the bluestone, of the brick wall, the flower beds, all are accented that same way. And there's a charming little, I don't know, it could be a playhouse, but they use it for gardening tools and lawn furniture. But it's great up here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There's no doubt about that.
And it could be whatever you wanted to. There's another large bedroom that is about half the size of this that was 2 bedrooms combined. So the bedrooms are very generous. And it's very versatile. You could have a second floor laundry up here also.
Thank you, Linda.